I'm not ready, my lord, to proceed. I'm not ready, my lord. Otherwise, if I to come here and tell the court that I am ready, that will be an injustice to Mr. Sibiya. I would therefore request, my lord, a further postponement of this case. And I will continue to prepare. Come that date, I'll come and tell this court that I'm ready or I'm not ready. I'm very cautious. I will be very cautious this time, my lord, because last time I remember I told this court that come sun or shine, I would be ready today. That simply meant that I underestimated the amount of work and the amount of documents that I had to be content with. But the work that I needed to cover was just too voluminous, my lord.
And after that address to the court, Presiding Judge Rata Mokgoatleng was seething, accusing Mnisi of abusing the process as he had already given him 2 months to prepare.
I'm going to accord the final postponement. And if you're not ready on this postponement, then your client will have to intercede on your behalf. And the final postponement, I can only give you up to Tuesday.
But Mnisi did not take that lying down.
As it please the court, my lord, I do not want to interject. However, if the court says that, it's only saying that I must come next week ready.
So what?
If the court is saying that I should come next week ready to proceed with the matter,
why not?
Then I'm going to request that I be excused from representing accused number one, because I can't do that.
You can say that on Tuesday.
Yes.
But this case is postponed to Tuesday. You said the date is the
22nd.
22nd. Mr. Mnisi, you have had enough, more than enough time.
At least one legal analyst says, should Mnisi withdraw from representing accused number one, Muzi Sibiya, it could throw the case on its head.
Unfortunately, if Mr. Mnisi confirms on Tuesday that he is not ready, and he then accordingly withdraws as the legal representative of accused number one, then we can expect another delay in the matter and a postponement of the matter in order for accused number one to secure alternative legal representation and for his legal representative then to prepare adequately in order to proceed with the trial. Most likely, given what transpired on the previous appearance, this is going to be the case, and we are looking at another lengthy postponement in order for accused number one to secure adequate legal representation in order for the matter to proceed accordingly. Once again, it comes down to accused number one's constitutional right to legal representation and to be represented adequately and fairly in the matter where he's faced with these charges.
But Roux says an application for a separation of trial would also be unlikely at this stage.
Well, in terms of Section 342A of the Criminal Procedure Act, the court must make a determination whether there has been any undue delays which has obstructed the finalization of the matter. Now, in this instance, the facts are quite unique. The legal representative sadly passed away, and accordingly, that delay in the matter was unavoidable. The delays have not been caused by the state, so there's no chance that the matter is struck from the court's roll. The matter is also partly heard, which means that the charges cannot just simply be withdrawn or the matter struck off the court's roll because of any of the delays. It is now a pending matter, and accordingly, it must be finalized. What we could possibly see is that the state applies for a separation of trial. In other words, they will continue against the other accused, and then they will have the opportunity to run a trial against accused number one only. The chances of this happening, though, I think are slim, given that all 5 accused have already, pleaded to the charges. They are already partly heard. And accordingly, it complicates matters severely. The crux of the matter is that accused number one needs to secure adequate legal representation. That legal representative needs to be adequately prepared in order to ensure that the matter is run in accordance with our constitution and in accordance with the accused's rights. But certainly an unfortunate turn of events, to say the least, and one can expect even further delays now, given the position of accused number one's legal representative.
Crisalda Lewis, SABC News in Johannesburg.